Chapter 3 Editing in Microsoft Word 2016. Changing the style of text, its color and size gives the document an attractive and different look. It draws the reader's attention and thus communicates the message easily. In this lesson, you will learn to format the document text using different tools. Highlighting text. You can highlight the text in a Word document with different colors to make it more attractive. It is usually done to mark some important points in the text. The steps to highlight the text are given below. Step 1. Click on the Text Highlight Color drop-down list in the Font group of the Home tab. Step 2. The cursor changes to a highlighter pen. Move the pen over the text that you wish to highlight. Step 3. To remove the highlight from the text, select No Color option for the Text Highlight Color drop-down list. Superscript and Subscript. A subscript or superscript is a character, number, letter or symbol that is set slightly below or above the normal line of type. It is usually smaller in size than the rest of the text. Subscripts appear at or below the baseline, while superscripts are above. Superscripts are used to write the mathematical formulas and scientific notations. Below is an example of subscript text which shows subscript text halfway below the bottom line of the normal text. Normal text. Subscript text. The example of superscript is normal text, superscript text. Step 1. Select the text you want to write as subscript. Step 2. On the Home tab in the Font group, click Subscript button. H2O gives H2O. Similarly, we can apply the superscript on text. Smart bit. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus plus sign to make the text superscript. Press Ctrl plus equal to sign to make the text subscript. Format Painter. The Format Painter tool is used to copy and apply text formatting and some basic graphics formatting such as borders and fills to another selection. Step 1. Select the text or graphics whose formatting you want to copy. Step 2. Click on the Format Painter button in the Clipboard group on the Home tab. Step 3. The pointer changes into a brush shape. Now apply the copied format by dragging the brush over the desired text. The formatting attributes of the previous text will be applied to this selected text. Finding and replacing the text. When you are working with longer documents, it can be difficult and time-consuming to locate a specific word or phrase. Word can automatically search your document using the Find feature, and it allows you to quickly change words or phrases using Replace feature. To find a word or phrase in a document, follow the steps given below. Step 1. On the Home tab, click on the Find command in the Editing group. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl plus F on the keyboard. Step 2. The navigation pane will appear on the left side of the screen. Step 3. Type the text you want to find in the field at the top of the navigation pane. In our example, we have typed the word water. Step 4. If the text is found in the document, it will be highlighted in yellow, and a preview of the results will appear in the navigation pane. Alternatively, you can click one of the results below the arrows to jump to it. Step 5. When you are finished, click on Cross to close the navigation pane. For more search options, click the drop-down arrow next to the search field. Replacing the text. At times, you may discover that you want to change a word or a phrase with some alternate text throughout your document. You can use Word's Find and Replace feature to quickly make revisions. To replace text, follow the given steps. Step 1. On the Home tab, click the Replace command in the Editing group. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl plus H on your keyboard. Step 2. The Find and Replace dialog box will appear. Step 3. Type the text you want to find in the Find What field. Step 4. Type the text you want to replace it within the Replace With field. You can click on Find Next again to jump to the instance one by one. Suppose in the given document you have typed WATR instead of water, and now you want to correct it. Step 5. Word will find the first instance of the text and highlight it in gray. Step 6. If you want to replace it, you can click Replace to change individual instances of text. Alternatively, you can click Replace All to replace every instance of the text throughout the document. The text will be replaced. You will see a dialog box with the number of replacements done. Step 7. When you are done, click OK. Click on Close button of Find and Replace dialog box. For more search options, click More in the Find and Replace dialog box. From here, you can select additional search options such as matching case and ignoring punctuation. Fact bit. The position of the cursor where we enter the text is known as insertion point. Applying borders and shading. Borders are rules you can add to any or all of the 4 sides of a paragraph. Shading is the color or artistic design you use as background for a paragraph. Borders and shading are formatting tools for enhancing text, paragraphs, table cells, or frames. Microsoft Word allows you to place a border on any or all of the 4 sides of selected text, paragraphs, and pages. You can also add different shades to the space occupied by the selected text, paragraphs, and pages. Adding borders and shading. Following are the simple steps to add border to any text or paragraph. Step 1. Select the portion of text or paragraph to which you want to add border and shading. Step 2. Click the Border button drop-down list in the paragraph group on the Home tab to display a list of border styles. You can select any of the options available by simply clicking on it. Step 3. You can also select Borders and Shading option in the drop-down list. The Borders and Shading dialog box appears, which has more options to choose from. Step 4. Click on Borders tab and choose the desired box style from the Settings section. Step 5. You can also select the style and color and width of the border lines from Style, Color, and Width sections, respectively. Step 6. Click on the Shading tab. Select the color of shading from the Fill drop-down list. Step 7. You can also select shading style and color using Style and Color options, respectively, in the Patterns section. Step 8. Click on OK button to apply the border and shading effects to the selected text. To delete the existing border, simply select the No Border option from the Border drop-down list. Line and paragraph spacing. Line spacing is the amount of space between each line in a paragraph. Word allows you to customize the line spacing to be single-spaced, 1 line high, double-spaced, 2 lines high, or any other amount you want. Fact bit. The default spacing in Word is 1.08 lines. To adjust line spacing, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the text you want to format. Step 2. On the Home tab, click the Line and Paragraph Spacing option in the Paragraph group. A drop-down list of options appears. Step 3. A check mark in the list tells about the current line spacing that is used. In case you wish to change the spacing, just click the new spacing value. The line spacing will change in the document. Paragraph spacing means total amount of space above or below a paragraph, just as you can format spacing between lines in your document. You can adjust spacing before and after the paragraphs. This is useful for separating paragraphs, headings, and subheadings. To adjust paragraph spacing, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the paragraph or paragraphs you want to format. Step 2. On the Home tab, click on the line and paragraph spacing option. Click Add space before paragraph or Remove space after paragraph from the drop-down menu. In our example, we have selected Add space before paragraph. The paragraph spacing will change in the document. Step 3. From the drop-down menu, you can also select line spacing options to open the paragraph dialog box. From here, select Indents and Spacing tab. Under Spacing, enter the spacing you want in before or after box. Step 4. Click on OK. You will observe the changes. Page Layout. Word offers a variety of page layout and formatting options that affect how content appears on the page. You can customize the page orientation, paper size, and page margins depending on how you want your document to appear. Setting page orientation. Page orientation is the property to set the printing direction of the text. Word offers two page orientation options: Landscape, document is printed widthwise, and Portrait, document is printed lengthwise. Fact bit: the default page orientation in Word is Portrait. To change the paper orientation, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the Layout tab. Step 2. Click the Orientation command in the Page Setup group. Step 3. A drop-down menu will appear. Click either Portrait or Landscape to change the page orientation. The page orientation of the document will be changed. Setting page size. By default, the page size of a new document is 8.5 inches by 11 inches by 11 inches. Depending on your project, you may need to adjust your document's page size. It's important to note that before modifying the default page size, you should check to see which page sizes your printer can accommodate. Changing the page size. Word has a variety of predefined page sizes to choose from. Step 1. Select the Layout tab, then click on the Size option in the Page Setup group. Step 2. A drop-down menu will appear. The current page size is highlighted. Click the desired predefined page size. Step 3. The page size of the document will be changed. Customizing page size. Word also allows you to customize the page size in the Page Setup dialog box. Step 1. On the Layout tab, click on the Size option in the Page Setup group. Select More paper sizes from the drop-down menu. Step 2. The Page Setup dialog box will appear. Step 3. Adjust the values in width and height box. Click OK. The page size of the document will be changed. Setting page margins. A margin is the space between the text and the edge of your document. By default, a new document's margins are set to normal, which means it has a 1-inch space between the text and each edge. Depending on your needs, Word allows you to change your document's margin size. Word has a variety of predefined margin sizes to choose from. Step 1. Select the Layout tab, then click on the Margins option in the Page Setup group. Step 2. A drop-down menu will appear. Click the predefined margin size you want. The margins of the document will be changed. Customizing margins. Word also allows you to customize the size of your margins in the Page Setup dialog box. Step 1. From the Layout tab, click on the Margins. Select Custom Margins from the drop-down menu. The Page Setup dialog box will appear. Step 2. Adjust the values for each margin, then click OK. The margins of the document will be changed. Printing a document. Once you have created your document, you may want to print it to view. It is easy to preview and print a document in Word using the Print pane. To print a document, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Select the File tab. Backstage view will appear. Step 2. Select Print. The Print pane will appear. Step 3. Choose the printer from the Printer Properties drop-down list. Step 4. Enter the number of copies in the Copies spin box. Step 5. Under the Settings section, click on the arrow next to Print All Pages to choose any given option. After selecting all the required options, click on Print button. SmartBit Ctrl+P is the shortcut used for printing a document. Lesson sum up. A subscript is a character, number, letter or symbol that is set slightly below the normal line of type. A superscript is a character, number, letter or symbol that is set slightly above the normal line of type. The Format Painter tool is used to copy and apply text formatting to another selection. The Find feature allows you to search for words or phrase in a document. The Replace feature allows you to quickly change words or phrases in a document. Line spacing is the amount of space between each line in a paragraph. Paragraph spacing means total amount of space above or below a paragraph.